Tuesday, a court in Moscow extended his pretrial detention for a fifth time. According to a statement from the court's news service, Evan has been ordered now to stay in prison until the end of June. Joining us now, the publisher of the Wall Street Journal and CEO of Dow Jones, Almar Latour. Mr. Latour, thanks for being here. I know how agonizing the last year has been for all of you in your organization, particularly the staff and friends of Evan at the Wall Street Journal. Can you speak to how much engagement you've been able to have with Russia through diplomacy, through the State Department, and just to kind of keep tabs on Evan?
Well, keeping tabs of Evan is very difficult in autocracy. Keeping touch with Russia is just very complicated, not just for us, but also for the U.S. government. Visits to his prison, Lefortovo, are sparse. So once a week from our lawyers, our Russian lawyers, who incidentally are under an NDA. They cannot speak about this case to us, even though they're working for us. U.S. consulate, the U.S. embassy, from time to time pays visits. Now, there's correspondence. His friends correspond with him. There's writing back and forth. His parents went over to Russia just once, saw him for a couple of minutes during one of those hearings that we've now grown accustomed to, where Evan is in a glass cage. And so it's hard to really penetrate through his prison walls and really understand what's going on there. We're told he's in good spirits. We're told that he's reading, that during the 1 hour that he is allowed to be outside, he exercises. He has a cellmate with whom he converses, and he is resilient. But that's what we're told.
Are there moments of hope? I mean, obviously, this is very discouraging when you get an extension of 3 months now, pretrial detention now going into June, and, you know, there'll probably be another one after that. I guess the same question that George Stephanopoulos asked Evan's mother. What gives you hope as an organization that you can bring Evan home?
Well, the support has been so tremendous, and in the course of the past year, that has only grown. And if there's anything that drives cases like these, public support makes a big difference. You have to help make a case like this, Evan's case, a priority. And in order to do that, you have to have that groundswell. You have to have that spotlight. And so the fact that that spotlight has not gone away, the fact that the administration speaks with some regularity to their commitment to free Evan, that gives me hope. Throughout this year, there have been moments of intense hope, and there are ups and downs, and we just got to live with that. At some point, there's going to be a circuit breaker, and he's going to get out.
So to continue awareness, the Wall Street Journal is currently engaging in 24-hour live stream readings of Evan's work to keep the spotlight on what's going on as that year anniversary approaches. You started to hint about the Biden administration and their efforts. Can you just give us a little details as to what they say they're trying to do, what sort of hopes they have to broker a deal here, which is made that much more complicated because of what's happening in Ukraine?
So I can't give specifics about the day-to-day, but the president has spoken out in the open about his support and his commitment to bring Evan home. That has happened multiple times throughout the past year. There is intense involvement from the White House. I'm personally convinced of that. Our team interacts with the White House on this. The State Department is heavily involved. There's a special department within the State Department, the Special Presidential Envoy for Hostage Affairs. That's a small team that's dedicated to cases like these. So there's a lot of activity. That's the official diplomacy. That's the administration. And then there's also what I would call private diplomacy. A lot of people who are unseen, either in official capacity or unofficial capacity, working on behalf of Evan. And so you take all of that together, there is a lot of activity. That said, until Evan is out, right? This is binary. He's either in prison or he's not. And so far, we're not done with that job, and the administration is not done with that job.
Mika has a question for you. Mika?
There's so many constraints that you have that you're working with in this situation, and I know you had mentioned it's important to raise awareness about this for people who may be able to lend their support or just keep the word out there. Tell us the different ways in which you are doing that, how you are stepping up and amplifying the effort to raise awareness about Evan.
Yeah, thank you, Mika. For anyone at home who wants to contribute, there's a slew of options available on WSJ.com/Evan. That's where you see how you can write a letter to him or participate in the many, many other actions that are taking place. There's a readathon taking place today. There was a show of force yesterday in front of our office. And so there are many actions around the clock taking place. And so that's the place to check it.
Publisher of the Wall Street Journal, Almar Latour, thank you so much for coming on the show this morning. Please come back, keep us posted.
Thank you for your support.
We appreciate it.
Hey everyone, MSNBC has a new and improved app. You'll get real-time alerts and analysis, live blogs, in-depth essays, video highlights, and the best 2024 election coverage. Download the new MSNBC app. Here's how to do it. You tap on the App Store on your phone. You hit search on the bottom right corner. You type in MSNBC. You click on the MSNBC app. You click on Get or the cloud icon and enjoy it.